Okay, did you put up the R0s?
Archer? There's still so many monsters that I have, like, I'm missing one to three pieces on. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice. Sorry,
Hey, cheese and rice. I'm gonna actually eat cheese with rice. Is that a thing anyone does?
Like arroz con pollo.
That's yeah. All right, I totally forgot that rice is a central part of Mexican cuisine as well. I was just thinking, Asian.
Okay.
But then
I
again,
thought I hit A and was waiting. Sorry.
you still see a ton of stuff where it's just like a rice dish that also incorporates cheese. You know, like oftentimes like it's sort of rice with other stuff and then also cheese.
I mean, rice is basically noodles.
Yeah.
Of a different variety.
Yeah.
Noodles of a different variety.
I'm just saying that, like, considering how like important rice is to so many food cultures, you think there'd be one where it's just like this dish is mainly like cheese and rice, and I can't think of any off the top of my head that's like that.
Yeah, I've certainly never just made cheesy rice. Something seems wrong about that.
Yeah, I mean, your rice dishes are much worse.
Whereas mac and cheese is quite literally cheesy noodles.
Tim, do you remember the time where you borrowed some of my rice, like my leftover rice, and then you concocted a dish that was rice, Totino's pizza rolls, and sweet and sour sauce?
That was your rice?
It was leftover rice from when I had some gumbo.
Huh.
I like how Tim's like, obviously the one thing I don't remember is whose rice it was.
I mean, of course, you guys have to bring it up like 3 times every year.
I've
it's not that often. I don't think I've told it. And see, Chris has never heard of it. It just.
And I lived with you guys for 2 years
in a row. No, you never heard of it. Maybe Jordan just brings it up to me specifically alone.
I think it's just you.
It's because it was his rice.
Maybe.
I don't know. It was just like, look, we were all college kids. We were all eating crap. It's honestly fine. And it's just like I will never forget that specific mix of foods where it's just like, this is extremely strange.
Oh yeah, so in Anomaly Quests, you can pick up stuff to like increase your investigation level. So any item that has red stuff around it will do that.
All right.
Further incentivizing collection.
I believe it was literally the last few things in the fridge in like the last week before we were leaving or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it made. I'm not like making fun of you necessarily.
I know, I'm
making fun of you.
It was just literally like, I'm going to put all the things that remain into this dish and then be done with it.
Yeah, and I think part of the reason.
I mean, it wasn't like disgusting, I guess.
Or was it just, yes, those are the component parts?
Pretty much.
I think part of it is just that like you were using my leftover rice, and it was just like, yeah, sure, do whatever you want. And I guess I just assumed you would make something like kind of standard, and then you just heated up some Totino's pizza rolls and just threw it all together. Like, huh.
I guess I could have made cheese rice, but that was probably about all I could have made otherwise.
Yeah, I know. All right. It's just always gonna stick in my brain a little bit.
It wasn't my finest hour.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with it. We were all college kids. We were all eating weird shit.
Tim.
Yes?
Or I guess I, named 5 of Gramophone.co's top 8 orchestras in the world. Who do you think are the 3 that I missed?
Are they American for the most part, or?
One of them is American.
New York?
No, yeah, probably I said New York, and New York is not even in their top 10.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Boston?
Nope. LA?
LA is in their top 8, but this one ranks above LA.
Detroit?
Nope.
Orchestras. Does it seem weird to you?
Well, I mean, I know that they have a good orchestra, but I was still I was surprised to see them this high.
Is it like Nashville or something?
No, you're missing a kind of obvious one. Like, if you weren't someone who knew about classical music, you would not expect this to be on the list. But if you do know about the classical music scene in the United States, you're not very surprised.
Is it like Texas?
Nope.
Is it East Coast?
Midwest.
Midwest, really?
St. Louis?
Nope.
Not a bad guess. Like Milwaukee?
Nope, Tim. It's staring you in the face.
Is it?
Yeah, you know this.
I'm sure I do.
Shall I ruin the game?
I guess so.
It is Cleveland.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay, duh.
Yeah, Gramophone considers Cleveland
I
the
was-
7th best orchestra in the world at present.
I was not. I forgot about the concept of Ohio for that entire time, for sure.
Your brother lives
Understandable.
Yeah. But yes, that does make sense.
and then the other two, one is like the Bavarian Radio Orchestra,
Huh.
Okay.
and a Dutch one whose name I don't want to try and pronounce.
No, that's fair.
No, like Polish or anything.
Not in the top 8. Let me scroll down once this guy runs away.
Talk about hard to pronounce.
Yeah, but we grew up in Chicagoland. We can pronounce Polish shit.
Fair, yeah.
What?
This
Why
guy
did
is
my-
clearly much faster.
Yeah. Oh,
and
no.
also, he explodes.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, watch out for the times where he explodes.
You see, I didn't expect him to, like, literally explode when I said that.
Yeah. There's like, if you do one of these quests in single player, it'll like tutorialize you on all the different things that anomaly monsters do, which is really ironic because none of the quests are geared towards single player. But one of the quests where, again, I think it was that Rathian quest, where a guy just came in and died twice. I'm like, well, fuck it. And I turned off my Switch, and then it started acting like I was in single player.
9
So it's
is
like, oh.
Budapest, 10
That makes
Dresden, 11 Boston, 12 New York, Phil, 13 San Francisco, 14 Mariinsky Theater Orchestra out of St. Petersburg, Russian National, St. Petersburg, Leipzig.
It's interesting to me that like a lot of that stuff is St. Petersburg, even though like Moscow's the capital.
Yeah, I am aware of the Moscow Symphony Orchestra specifically because they recorded a bunch of anime scores, but I didn't know if they were considered one of the best or not.
Met is 18. The Japanese one is Saito Kainen, which is 19th in the world according to Gramophone. And Czech Phil. There are a lot of orchestras.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good thing
It
for
is
our
good.
world.
we're in Jordan's favorite domain.
Yep.
Oh, alleys? Or hallways?
I love hallways.
Yes.
Big fan of those old Marvel
We're
shows.
just going further and further up the hallway as it attacks Jordan, who is 50 miles up the hallway.
Look, he won't leave me alone.
I mean, I guess, listen, to be fair.
So it gotta run
he-
further in.
Jordan was standing out of the way as a bow gunner.
I know, that's what he's always doing, but it's always in a hallway.
Look,
Listen,
it keeps going after me.
It's the nearest entry to the zone, and he just stops once he gets within range.
Am I supposed to be doing something different?
No,
Is my
I've just
positioning
never.
bad?
I've just never seen this happen so many times. yes, you do want to be relatively far, still within the critical range or whatever, but did we ever explain critical range to Jordan?
I
I
think
mean,
so.
I know that the circle changes, so I'm
Okay.
aware that there's an area where it is better.
Yep,
And I
that's
definitely
it.
try to be in that area.
That is one of the best things to come from Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
Hey, let's make bowgun easier to understand. Good choice.
Yeah, do you remember doing the Hame runs in 4 when you had to roll exactly 2 rolls back with evade distance +1 or something like
Yes.
that
Yeah.
in order to like maintain the critical distance for it? And if you were outside of that range, it could just survive the trap and then you're all fine.
Good game.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, but also,
that's what you-
wow, that's
because that was-
absurd.
Because, I mean, that wasn't intended.
No, certainly not. I feel like most of the stuff they have accomplished with heavy bowgun in particular was not intended.
And that's why they made it unfun.
Perhaps. However, in this one, I've seen like a billion heavy bowgun users all of a sudden, so they must have made it very good.
Maybe everyone's
broken
just very
arm.
stupid.
I think it's also very good for these kind of hunts because it's very easy for bowgunners to hit like the critical areas on it.
Huh. Appreciate Opera also has Cleveland in their top 8. Good for Cleveland.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were multiple sites that aggregate like the quality of orchestras.
Why would that surprise you?
I guess it really
I mean,
shouldn't. It is the internet. There's like no barrier to entry. But
Also, it's something
It's like-
that classical music people love to fucking talk about.
yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Oh no, yeah, no, it makes total sense.
Oh yeah, so where did I like already forget where Berlin was on any of these?
They were top 2 on both.
Okay.
What is like
Anyway,
what is
so
number
yeah,
one?
they're good.
Really?
Oh god.
Appreciate Opera has
Oh god.
Vienna. Oh hey, welcome.
Hello. I got hit
Vienna,
by the
and
spinny
then
ball.
the other one had
Leave me alone.
Concertgebouw or whatever the Danish one is, or Dutch. I think it's Dutch.
Sorry, you said the top one was what? I did not perceive that at all.
1 second. What if I how to pronounce this name? There's just a G in the middle of that word.
It doesn't seem like there should be.
Well, it's Dutch for you.
Concertgebouw.
An absurd language.
Concertgebouw.
Concertgebouw.
It's just like it wants to be
Concertgebouw.
both German and English. It's just like pick a lane.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, you could argue English also wants to be German and English.
No, English wants to be like German and French, and I guess Danish maybe. I don't know.
Shoot at the head if you can.
Concertgebouw. Royal Concertgebouw, which is just like the Royal Orchestra of
Nice.
Amsterdam
Yeah.
or whatever, of Denmark.
Okay.
Not Denmark, the
That's the
Netherlands.
top one?
They were also they were in top 2 on both of those lists.
Huh. I have
Yeah.
like never perceived them.
Same.
But I generally don't think about like Amsterdam that much.
They have a
Where-
kick-ass flag.
Well, I think about it a lot
Where
exclusively because
Amsterdam
of the
is.
Duster song.
Yeah.
It's a good song. They sing about Valstrax in that song.
Yeah. Yep, this is an argument you.
There's also a
Yeah.
Coldplay
Pretty
song
good, right?
called Amsterdam, and it makes like significantly less sense why it's called Amsterdam.
Nice. Good for them.
Not once do they say the word Amsterdam in the song.
Good for them.
I think that's probably the smart move. Amsterdam is just the SEO.
Everyone be searching Amsterdam which will really boost our 2003 song Amsterdam on the charts.
They
Everyone
were ahead of
always-
their time. They were looking at that.
Yeah,
Ask
they were thinking
Jeeves
about it already.
SEO.
Yeah,
I mean they were totally off base. It didn't work at all, but they were thinking about it.
you remember it, don't you? You remember the song Amsterdam, so.
It's
And
because you
then,
No,
Googled
wrong.
it all those times, Tim.
That's because I Googled it all the time when I was 8.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you took like a keyboard skills only for the computer class in like 2nd grade, right?
I don't remember. What I do remember is that we had dial-up internet, I think, until like 2012.
nice. I honestly don't remember the last time we had dial-up internet.
Oh, bye.
Which is honestly very absurd because my mom like worked from home 2 days a week for a really long time.
That is
Yeah.
pretty absurd.
Like you could probably literally write off your internet on taxes at that point.
Faxing isn't through the internet, right?
What'd you say?
Faxing isn't through the internet, right?
Yeah, because you fax a number, right?
Yeah, it's to the phone. Yeah,
Which is still very bizarre in concept.
yeah. Well, it's funny because my dad, we had a fax machine because my dad would just schedule fax to him every night,
Mm-hmm.
so he would know like what his surgeries were the next day, and they continued to do it this way until like 3 years ago.
Wow.
What are they, Japanese?
No, they're just, it's like this weird thing where like the medical system will like adopt these technologies and just refuse to give them up. There are some doctors who still use pagers.
It's
Oh
true.
my god.
So
I was
is this
with
the,
a known
this is the
thing?
Malzeno blood that you get?
It is.
What was that, Tim?
What?
You said something?
Why is this a known thing that doctors use pagers?
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris seems to know. Oh
I was
shit.
working with, like, it was, yeah, like, they were just, like, have it as, like, before cell phones, a way to, like, get in touch with people who are on call kind of thing. Maybe just because of my exposure, I just assumed that was a, yeah, if you don't know, like, a doctor, that's probably not something super obvious, but, it was in use back when, like, pagers were, like, a new thing, and then continued to be in use until, well, here's what I'll say. A doctor I was working with a couple months ago had a pager that he would check occasionally.
Hmm.
It's just like, you have a cell phone. Like, what is going on here?
Why is this Arzuros taking 10 years?
I don't know.
Like, I know it's an anomaly, but, like, I feel like it's already been 20 minutes or something.
It's been about 15. I was reading about orchestras for a little bit, I don't know.
Sure.
But I also feel like I wasn't that far. I mean, it's also run away a lot.
It is a coward.
It's a coward.
Doesn't want to die.
Same.
Cowards.
Sure.
Oops.
I also feel like I have had the Malzeno blood blight thing like the entire time.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be good for your damage output,
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
but
It's like, go on.
yeah, that's why like I've noticed that the Gormagala armor is really good to have in these because it has the coalescence, which boosts your damage if you've just recovered from a blight, and you're just like constantly recovering from a blight in this.
That makes sense.
Hey, look where we are, fellas.
A
It's the
hallway.
third
Yeah,
hallway
it's not,
of the-
it won't stop chasing me. Now I'm gonna go restock my items. Maybe you guys should draw aggro or something. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
That's not a thing. I mean, I guess
Is it not?
can be a thing. There's a skill that does that, but it's not like useful.
I
I
don't
always
think it
assumed-
like works very good.
I always assumed that, like,
That was pretty great though.
what?
I got my shot in.
Chris just fucking like charge dashed into its giant supernova.
Nice.
I poked the fix though.
Why are you still confused,
I
Chris?
don't know.
Waggle
It
your
lasted
controller.
It lasted a long time.
Did
I
you
don't know what to-
waggle your stick at all?
Yeah.
No, come on.
I even popped a might seed early in this quest.
Yeah, just to pick up a might seed. Ow. Yeah, but this is really hardly different.
Jordan,
from
where are you?
Restocking item.
What was it called in 4? Was it just Frenzy or?
I think it was just Frenzy. Wait, no, like the endgame stuff?
Yeah, like the Hyper, right?
Yes, they were, yes.
And they also had this same. Oh, okay, sure. Love when the game just decides that you can't do wire bugs. That will never fail to just make me happy.
You're a happy guy, what can I say?
Yeah. Nobody I think of more when I think of the word happy than Tim Carlos.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Just have so much joy in your heart.
Again? It's also done that like so many times.
It
I
has
just
done-
died
Oh.
because I immediately fucking wire bugged into the ball that comes out of it.
Oh, it's grabbing me.
Like, I've done a lot of these now, and I have never seen a monster do it that many times in one of these hunts. I don't know if that means we're just not putting out nearly enough damage or what, but
I feel like I've been doing, like, well, almost.
I've
Chris,
been
give me
doing
Antidobra.
fine. Why did you poison Chris?
No,
yeah.
Something on the ground exploded.
Yeah,
Wait.
something probably that Jordan plays.
Yeah, like a poison toad traps. That might have been what exploded.
Maybe.
I'm not talking to Jordan anymore. Hey, want to talk more about orchestras, Tim?
Well, I did place down a an Antidobra that you ignored, even though I told you I was placing it.
I
Good
had
news, I
already
have a
pressed the
lantern
Lance
bug.
train button.
Okay, I'm gonna do my thing again. Hopefully not fuck it up.
I placed the mines that I have. Hey, we're done.
Alright. Christ almighty. At least I'll get more anomaly pelts.
Anomaly pelts? I got a massive bone.
I got an afflicted bone.
I got
I
both.
also got an afflicted bone. I got exactly
that's-
one.
Interesting. It looks like it tacks on top of whatever else you get.
Yeah.
Anyway, anomaly.
Neat.
Not usually that annoying, but I think it's more annoying because it's an Arzuros. Like, if you're fighting like a difficult Tigrex or something, it's like, oh yeah, that's fine. But when it's Arzuros, it just feels bad. But yeah, Mauler 7. That's kind of
Mauler
a
7. Probably a long one.
yeah, and not one of the more popular ones either, which can be cool or lame. I guess I'll find out.
The current principal conductor of the Berlin Philharmonic is named Kirill Petrenko.
Doesn't sound German.
He is a Russian-Austrian conductor.
Okay. I imagine he's good.
Yeah, probably.
I assume he's probably decent at his job.
I mean, like, yeah, decent's a stretch, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, he's no Parvo Yarvi.
The man with too many A's in his name. I got
Is he
5
Finnish?
anomaly
It
tickets.
also sounds like a Western. I think he's Estonian.
Estonian. All right. I know the Finns like to use way too many. Well, Estonians also speak a Finnish language.
Yeah,
Oh, but yeah.
I think Estonians really want to be considered Nordic.
I think so too, but their language is Finnish, I believe.
You're
Because
right,
the Finns
though,
have just
Jordan. I
weird.
was just looking at a Finnish composer called Rautavaara. Rautavaara.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Finns love their A's.
There's a former Columbus Blue Jackets defenseman whose name was Marcus Nutavara, and Nutavara has 3 A's in it.
Yeah.
The Finnish philosophy is if you can stick an extra A in there, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you fucking get in there.
Yeah, but the Estonian language is also just, it's like one of 2 Finnish languages. Yeah, well, there's a couple, but like Finnish is like their own like weird language tree.
Fucking freaks.
Yeah, kind of.
All right. What do you guys got now? That you're not above MR10.
Yeah, I have 3 urgent quests.
Let me talk to someone. I might have 3 to
Oh
something.
no, Tim, I'm afraid that I didn't talk to this small girl fully before we went on that quest, so I just got the Arzuros as the urgent quest.
You dumbass.
Listen, I didn't realize she had 5 fucking speech bubbles. It's
So
many
wait,
speech
it
bubbles.
literally didn't complete it for you?
I can double check, but it's still listed as an urgent quest for me.
I'm MR12 now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not.
All right, who wants to fight a Silver Rathalos?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Rathalos.
Let me see if it says. It just says MR10 or higher, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's the Tigrex armor like actually good for? Because it's weird.
General attack, I think.
Yeah, it just, what is it? It has peak performance and weakness exploit and mind's eye, which is like a few points in some gun stuff, which is weird.
Yeah, that's what I don't love about the split or the armors coming together is that they just have some random useless shit on it for
Yeah.
one or the other. Also, bad news about the new like gem crafting. I have not gotten like a single notable talisman in like
Cool.
yeah. And in fact, some of the rarity 10 ones are significantly worse than like some of my rare 7 ones that I had from high rank.
All right.
Yeah.
What a Kingdom longship.
Yeah. None of these are very good. Cool. So I'm sure this thing is very weak to dragon. Right? Probably.
Presumably.
also do a lot of fire, but oh well. Check my decos real quick. Sure. Did you affirm that you can pick up the quest?
I can pick it up.
So since this is an arena one, we won't need bird collar or whatever.
Oh, well, I did that anyway, so I too quick there. Oh well.
Alright, I'm just making sure this armor is functional. I don't have much money.
You might have gotten some. I feel like I got a bunch of platinum eggs recently for something.
Yeah, I did notice I had a lot of like gold eggs and stuff. Oh, hello, Duck. You're not supposed to be in here, actually. 1 second, I have to escort this dog out of this room.
Rude.
Hey, Duck. Well, this is... Hey, it's okay. Play, Duck. It is rude, but also this is where like the litter box is.
I don't understand what that means, but sure.
I don't want the dog to eat the shit in the litter box.
That makes
Fair,
sense.
That's like the primary thing. And I'll do that one more time for everything. I'm really timming it up.
What's that mean?
Menus.
Ah,
Yep.
I have plenty of money in Sunbreak. I am now just kind of depleting my stash of armor spheres. They're starting to whittle away. You need a fucking lot of them in this rank.
Yeah, the cats in the farm being able to just give you, essentially just give you money is very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because did you have a bunch of like Locklack and Berna and what all
Yeah,
that
I had a decent amount of shit
or
like that.
stuff?
Dragon or thunder? Dragon or thunder?
For some reason, I have a memory of the gold and silver being weaker to lightning than to dragon, but I guess we'll just have to see. I'm sure they're still also pretty weak to dragon, either way. Have you noticed my jazzy music?
I have.
No.
It's jazz music to chill and relax to.
It's true.
I have a hammer that is made out of Shigaru Magala.
Nice.
Oh,
Going hammer? Hell yeah.
I'm going hammer.
Love to see
I've
it.
already eaten. I can accept the quest. It will not
Good.
count as completed, but I can accept the quest.
good. Oh yeah, arena.
I can accept
Oh, is it doing it to you?
the quest. I can accept the quest.
Is it doing it to Chris for the first time ever?
It's doing
Wow.
it to me for the first time ever.
We've
Huh.
infected him.
What took it so long? It was Duck.
It was Doc. He came in, he fucked up the whole thing.
All right, let's do this. Let's explore the unexplored. How about?
Oh, we're just like I was gonna Lewis and Clark is who I wanted, but my brain said Leonardo DiCaprio, and that I can't explain.
He's a historical figure.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, his wives just keep dying, and he has to do action movies about it.
He's
That-
not really one of those guys. I mean, that happened twice in 2010, yes, but I don't think it's really happened since. And I would call Shutter Island.
There was just enough space.
I'd not say that Leonardo DiCaprio fits that bill particularly.
It's happened
Just,
2 or 3 times. That's a lot.
I mean,
His wife
Inception
died?
and Shutter Island. He's talking about his roles.
Oh,
Is his wife not
Okay.
dead in The Departed?
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think he had a wife in The Departed.
Is the Azure Athlos not in this game?
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dead wives in DiCaprio movies. Surely someone has written an article.
It seems like something that would exist. Goddamn gnats. Oh, hey, there's an Aurordle. I'm going to let Jordan get it.
oh, thank you. Probably is best that I have it.
In Revolutionary Road, his wife botches her own abortion and dies soon after.
This is definitely true, and that is not an action movie, I will say.
Okay, I mean, listen, that's fair.
But yeah, that's just they yell at each other into each other's whole face that entire movie, and then she botches her own abortion and dies. And then he's like, okay, well.
Does Romeo plus Juliet count?
No.
You know what? I'm going to let that one count.
Okay, okay, now this one's a bit of a stretch. Titanic.
Okay,
Doesn't
it
have
did
a wife in
happen
Titanic.
didn't it?
And that wife
Let's
doesn't
say,
die.
He has a lot of dead
Well,
love
you know what?
interests, and he's very
His
upset
wife-
about them all.
His wife was Kate Winslet in that, and it was also Kate Winslet when she botched her own abortion, so I guess it counts, like, in the end.
It counts double, I would say. Maybe Leo just hates Kate Winslet.
Maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that sounds like a perfectly reasonable assumption to make in this case.
He demands she die in every movie he's in.
I believe it.
And then the
I have to
directors are
have-
like,
she
Leo,
has
he's
to be
not
my
in this one.
co-star,
She's not
and
in
she
this
has to
one.
die. Cast her. Could be a background role. She's got to die.
I have to see Kate die.
Give her $1 million. I don't care.
Kate Winslet thinks the whole thing is very strange, but it keeps her getting roles and keeps her getting paid, so.
Leo, she's so professional. You can't get away with this forever. Kill her.
Like, she really has not been in anything I've noticed of late.
Wonder what she's up to.
But it
Avoiding
could just
Leo,
be one of those,
probably.
like... It could just be one of those, I have kids now type things.
Is that allowed?
I have the freedom to not work all the time, and so I'm choosing to exercise that freedom. The Rick Moranis, as we call it.
The Rick
Which,
Moranis.
God, why wouldn't you?
And now he's back.
He's back?
Yeah, Rick Moranis is back.
Oh, good for him.
Moranis?
Marick roll.
Merrick Blishtar?
Mariko Yoshida?
Yes, Tim.
Who?
Merrick Ishtar.
My name is not Merrick Ishtar, it's Malik Blishtar.
God, a bridge series got really good for a while.
It did, yeah. He still puts out like one a year, and they're usually pretty decent.
Yeah. He's still got it slowly, but
Slowly, but there.
this thing's fire wasn't always like a blue-white situation, was it?
I don't think so. It looks neat, though.
Yeah, it does look neat. It matches like the silver aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, this silver has a bit of like blue to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Oh wait, that didn't hurt at all.
Which is it?
It could be an emotional ow. I missed.
Also, speaking of James Cameron, did you see that how much movie we're going to get from him.
It's a lot
Oh,
of
God.
movie. It's gonna be a whole lot of mid.
What are you talking about? Oh no, I used the forecaster. I didn't mean to.
The length of the run length of Avatar 2,
Yeah,
Is what?
like 3 hours and 15 minutes.
yeah,
Oh my god. There's supposed to be 4 more after that.
yes.
Imagine going to
Obscene.
see that.
Yeah, I can't see myself doing that.
It seems like people are getting weirdly hype about it again. I'm like,
People should not
you really
be doing
really
that.
did find the people who still give a shit about Avatar, I guess.
Yeah, they're coming out of the woodwork. They exist.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't. I'm pretty sure
It-
that they're all plants. They're all industry
It's
plants.
like when Jurassic World came out and like all the people who have apparently been Jurassic Park mega fans suddenly revealed themselves, and I'm like, wait, what? That
Have you
exists?
seen one of those?
It's like the original Jurassic Park is really good, but you can't expect me to believe people cared about the franchise except for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why do we suddenly think a new Jurassic Park movie will be any good? And then it wasn't.
But then they made
And then,
3 more of
and
them.
then they weren't. Yeah.
Is Haley not a Jurassic Park mega fan?
She is. She's one of them. However, that might have been partially. She gets wrapped up in hype trains, so like, especially when she used to work at the movie theater, which she did during when Jurassic World came out. So I think maybe it like rekindled her love for it, but she's always been super into it. However, she also doesn't give a shit about any that aren't the first one. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's the one of them that's good.
yeah,
Well,
good try.
timing was just a little off.
No! Why did you somehow avoid all of those walls?
Oh, I got
When did I
poison
get-
there. Appar-
Yeah, I did too. What the fuck was that?
Oh, that was a fountain. I'm good.
I'm not.
Do you want me to? I'll just,
I
you know
mean-
what? I'll just keep my finger on the life powder.
I'm gonna
I'm
grab
good.
this. I'm gonna. Why didn't I take a defense and attack buff early on? I'm gonna do that now.
This is a pretty good Rathalos fight. Like it's been on the ground
Yeah.
more than it's been in the air,
Yeah.
That's true.
and it has been attacking at a feverish pace.
Yes.
Indeed. Here are these that I forgot to pop as well. Ow! He has a really quick poison button.
He does, yeah.
I'm on fire again. We just travel all the way across the map to my cat's fountain.
Thanks for the support.
You're welcome.
Nano boost
Ow.
administered. Remember Overwatch?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't exist. Never did.
Really glad they turned that game into such a disaster.
What in the fuck just happened to me? This was a weird ledge to be on for that.
Yeah. That's not the second time I've dodged one of his roars.
Nice.
Oh god, and then it punished me for it.
Yeah, I gotta get used to that. Claw, and then on the other side of you, blast you with fire.
Yeah. This guy's got some combos.
There's not a whole lot of chances for me to land a UAD, whatever it's called. IUD.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
S-A-D?
Super amped. Super amped elemental.
S-A-E-D. S-A-E-D.
And then Ultra comes in at some point as well.
Okay, well I missed with my 2 of them.
Well, good job.
Thanks.
Too many adjectives in this game.
Mostly, I feel like they're mostly Charge Blade related though.
Sure, but I stand by my point. Even if they are concentrated in one area, too many of them.
Ow.
What if I? Oh, shit. He got KO'd?
Yeah, I don't know.
I-
Jordan, I guess?
Might have been me, yeah. I
Because
might
I was
must have hit
lying
him.
on the ground after he attacked me with fire.
Yeah.
Did it have a
Do I
Did it have
just have
Thunderblight?
earplugs? I think I just have
Yeah.
earplugs.
That makes sense. One of the good things about that armor.
The Tigrex is so loud that
Oh,
hearing
shit.
other monsters is just like, this is fine.
I have a sleep toad, and I should have used it while I was on the ground. I didn't think about it.
Just do it now.
What was that attack pack?
Hey, here's a related Google search for when I typed like dead wives in DiCaprio movies. Is Shutter Island based on a true story?
Oh no. Perhaps one of the least believable movies he's ever been in.
No, there's that one where he ate a bear.
He ate a bear.
No, wait. I buried him. He ate a deer or something. I don't know.
So judging on how bad my elemental damage is, I'm gonna say that this thing is not weak to dragon at all.
Oh, interesting. Good thing I
Yeah.
made that Shigaru Magala hammer. Oh well.
By the way, get a picture if you want it.
Well, you know, I should get
Not
back on
that
the
we-
picture train.
Won't be fighting this thing again. But...
Where are you? Be cool. You were cool! Nope.
Yeah, those are all doing like 30 damage, and they normally do like 200 against things that are weak to it. So I might actually just... I'm gonna Farcast, and I'm gonna come back with an electric set.
Okay,
I'll
but
be
it's
back.
tired right now.
Well, good time for you guys to be manning it, I guess.
Is there a marionette spider somewhere that you used? Oh yeah, but it's
I think it's a one-time.
It's a one-timer.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in hockey.
Yes. Correct.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna use my Azuchi blade. Yeah.
Good old hockey.
Well, one of those adjectives I'll agree with.
Yeah.
I think the Blue Jackets lost 7-1 today?
I thought it was 7-2, but
Eh, it might have been 2. I stopped paying attention when it was 5-1.
fair.
I was too busy watching the Bears lose by 20 points, but I felt better about that.
My hockey team's doing okay.
Well, that's nice. Damn, that was those are some fast fucking fireballs. Stompy.
Fast fucking fireball's my favorite. My favorite place featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Sure.
Sure. You
That
know what?
works.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? We'll give it to you. Sure. Stompy. Not Stompy.
Oh, I got golf swung. I'm like, why am I in the air but took no damage?
I'm not me this time.
No,
It was a tactable.
it's been a while. I'm not used to it. Yeah, that's a lot more damage than I was doing before. Weird. I guess my brain remembered correctly about it not being weak to dragon.
Yeah, you did. You know what? You did say thunder damage. Got them both.
Oh,
With these folks, I have gotten a second Oratortle.
oh, good. Oh, did you use your first one,
No.
or are you just triple backed up now?
I'm triple backed up. Yeah. I was going
good.
to. I had to refill my stuff, and there was just another one sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't expect either of you
Ooh,
guys
he
will.
got me with the X-Men attack.
Nah,
With the
hate that one.
Sunfire? Is that the name of the Japanese X-Men?
Yeah, Sunfire.
That's the name of the X-Men?
Yeah, I don't know his
There we
human
go.
name.
I got it.
He's a Yoshida, but I can't remember his first name.
Genji.
I don't think it's
No.
Genji. I'd probably remember if it was Genji.
I think it starts with a T.
Tenji.
No.
Genshi. Tamashiro.
Anyway, he's literally just the Human Torch, but a mutant.
Why is he in Marvel?
Because essentially, like, the X-Men may as well be their own fucking comics publisher.
Yeah.
There's so many of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Well, they're like only the biggest thing in comics for like 5 years in the 90s.
I mean, they might still be close to the... I mean, I guess Batman, considering what DC is doing, but...
I think it's Batman, but yeah, I think Jonathan Hickman has put him back on top.
Head of X. Ow!
Yep.
Yeah,
I-
were you also trying to pick something up?
Yeah, and I didn't like what I got. Which was firebombed.
Yeah. Whoa!
Call
What are these
this
little things on the
motherfucking
ground?
Allied forces at Dresden, am I right?
Hell yeah.
This
I mean,
he's
hell no.
now like
I mean, that was
dropping
a tragedy.
mines.
Oh, Kato.
Rideable? It can be rided.
Hell yeah.
Now let's
Slam
see
him,
what...
slam him into those wall crabs.
Yeah. Whoa, that did a lot.
That's why they're there,
Those did a
right?
fucking shitload. Each one of those little crabs did like 250 damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Which, Chris, that's a lot of damage.
Tim, I had numbers on for a while.
You have numbers on again?
No, I had.
But you haven't for all of G rank. How could you possibly know what's good anymore?
I can assume how numbers scale.
Sounds fake.
Yeah, it doesn't sound humanly possible.
Humans are incapable of extrapolation.
There are two types
One
of
of
people in
those.
this world.
Uh-oh.
Those who can extrapolate from incomplete data.
And those who are on fire and poison.
I'm fine.
You are.
I'm not a fucking buster.
Now, it stinks that my other set didn't work for damage because Coalescence is perfect for a fight like this where you are a lot of statuses all the time.
Hey, you know, yeah.
So maybe I'll make an electric set with that gore deer.
Time to make your 85th registered set.
That might be an understatement.
Oh no.
That's too many armors.
Well,
They're all variations on the same armor.
not all
Oh.
of them.
Boy, I've really chugged through my mega potions on this one.
It's because you can quick eat. Don't you have like quick consume
I might
or whatever?
have quick eat, quick consume.
Whatever it's called.
Consume with rapidity.
Thank you for knocking me into the air. I avoided that roar.
As we all know, sound doesn't go up.
Yeah.
As a STEM major, I can back this up.
Good.
Thank you. We're just humanities majors. We don't know how.
Look, it's fine that you don't know how science works. I don't know how art works. It's okay, but you guys know how art works.
I would say that we are masters of art. Wait, no, only Tim.
Only I.
Yep.
You correct.
I'm a bachelor of art.
Ow.
Go back to school.
Ow.
It's a bad corner to be in.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. Tim, come here.
Eh. What? Why?
Bubbles. Oh,
Wait,
Hey,
I got a
communication
communication
error
error.
occurred.
I also did. And then the bubbles I was going to pop on Tim went away. Huh.
Oh, you kept running in a straight line to the corner, and I was like, where the fuck are you going? You're way past the bubbles.
No, I was running directly towards you, and then I stood still.
Yeah, nope, not on mine.
Huh.
Did we all get communication errored out?
Yeah.
Seems like it, yeah.
How is that even
Oh,
possible?
I died.
Like, this probably isn't worth completing, right?
I mean, it's been almost 20 minutes. It has to be close to blue. You
You know
think.
what? I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna complete quest because I got like one pickup, and then we can join back up unless
Do you
we
want to
want to
join
try
in on
and.
me or something?
Well, I won't be able to if I complete.
Well, I mean, I'm back in the camp, so I can just hang out and wait for you guys.
Oh, is that? How do we know who's the one who has the internet though?
Now that's a great question.
We literally don't. So, yeah, I'm just gonna complete.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna shoot at it for a couple minutes, and if it goes blue, in the next couple minutes, I'll do that. But
I also got a broken part reward and a plunder reward, so not a total loss.
yeah, it has a lot
See,
of health.
This time I'll enter the hunt with a set that like does any damage against it, and that'll help. Let's check those hunter notes. Also, let me see here. Friend list. Chris is playing offline.
Okay.
Jordan is not listed as anything. So I'll make another lobby.
Good call.
That hasn't happened like ever.
Jordan, is it blue?
No, I'm gonna give it another minute or so, and then probably call it.
Anyway, yeah, let's check those hunter notes, see how bad shit is against this.
Ooh, good call.
Where is it? There it is. Oh, because I haven't killed it. It doesn't tell me. It is that threat level 9 out of 10, though, apparently. So that helps. Fuck it, I'll just look it up. It's weakest to water,
Oh, weird.
which is not great, because water is like the worst element for Charge Blade. Wikias are like the worst user interface on phone, always.
Yes.
Like 5 trillion pop-up ads.
Yes. It's bad.
It is
All right,
indeed bad.
I still haven't gotten it. So I'm probably gonna call it here. We still had a
Alright.
little ways.
Complete quest and join Tim.
So let me see what kind of water
Return from
thing I've
quest.
got going. Yes.
Left the quest.
Oh god, that's right. The water elemental set I made was the Tobi Kadachi, which was like no defense. Son of a bitch.
I got
All
a
right,
single silver Rathalos shard.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing.